What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Civilization 5 as the Songhai. Last episode, 2 episodes, maybe I did 2 yesterday, I think. The last 2 episodes have been very productive. We've added a couple more capitals to the collection and generally much more positive vibe to the future of the Songhai Empire. And we've also made an artifact. It's been a while since I've done this. So what can I do? I can place it in the nearest great work of art slot. This artifact will give us 2 culture and 2 tourism, and the archaeologist will be consumed. Okay, or we can create a landmark which will provide culture based on its age. Now it is from the classical era, so that's pretty early, not quite the oldest one, right? Is that the 3rd era? There's ancient, medieval, classical. I think it's that way around. But still, 1 culture per era older than the Civ's current era. I mean, we're quite a bit beyond that, right? We're in like the modern sort of era. So basically, it's like, do we want more culture or do we want the tourism? Now, the tourism is not particularly useful. Like, I think our ideology issues disappeared. I mean, Nigeria's gone, and they were the main cause. As you see, yeah, it's freedom and order civs who are struggling. We're an autocracy civ. All these guys are bringing more than enough, and we've got more than quite a few of the others as well. See, I'm just going to take the chance of more culture. I don't know if it'll actually work out for us, but worth a try. So going to upgrade a bit of a railroad system for us by the look of it, or the workers are already on it. But yeah, I mean, that seems like a good move, connecting some of these cities. Get some better infrastructure. Couldn't hurt. And other than that, right, who do we border? What should we do next? Portugal. It's not so much that they're stronger, but also it's just a bit of a logistical issue getting over to them. We'll try and maybe get into Europe at some point. Yes, Russia, that's perfect, thank you. I love these upfront payments, they really help. Russia completes the Manhattan project. I can't do it yet. I'm still a bit further behind, which is weird, to be honest, because I thought I was doing really well for technology. Yeah, 4th, so I don't know why. I guess it's just the choices I've made maybe have played into that. But we are now 1st in the world for money still, GMP or gold income. We're spending 800 gold per turn. That is crazy, but fair enough. And we are also 1st for land, which came as a bit of a surprise, to be honest, but there you go. The UK is probably right up there, and France as well. I don't need oil, Japan. I have lots of every strategic resource apart from coal. I don't know how we're using so much coal, but there you go. I don't think we have any sources of coal. That is the issue. Like, I was buying some, and I've obviously stopped trading for it. So even with the double from the few amounts we do have, it's not that much. Literacy, yeah, I don't know how France has done that. They are miles ahead of everyone, don't worry. I think we're actually very close to 2nd and 3rd, but I can't check. Soldiers, we're still at 6th, but France with so many. Production is 2nd, which is good. Means we can build up very quickly, should we need to. But yeah, war-wise, I'm thinking South Africa might be a good choice. Just bulldoze all our way down the west coast. Obviously, these cities would be very... what's the term I'm looking for? Like Ethiopia proof. Like if a war came with Ethiopia, they're completely out of the way kind of thing. Whereas you don't want to conquer like Congo here, Carthage, they're right still on the front line with Ethiopia. It's not made a mega difference when and if that war was to break out. So I want to check, can any of my units be upgraded? Gatling guns can. I only have a couple of these, but we have some money to spare, so the infantry is still stuck. We haven't got to the next level there. I think all the boats are at the highest levels for now. The ironclads can go up again to destroyers. Although I think that was the only one I had, so just one that was lagging behind a little bit. Yeah. Right, productions. You can still get more workers. The thing is, I don't know, I don't think we need more. Right, Gao, factory time. I don't know why we didn't build that quicker, but 1 turn certainly won't help. I'm going to try and get broadcast towers as well where I can. Those are fantastic for our culture, which we still want to try and get some more social policies. Still some useful benefits out there. I think that 25% military bonus, if we were to get that and then, launch a war against someone big, that could really play into our favour. Now, I'm not suggesting France because they are terrifying, but they are in control of like half of Europe at this point, so maybe not them, but maybe someone else. I mean, we're in control of like 1/3 of Africa, right? Ethiopia maybe just under another 1/3. So if we could get some of this and get to half of our own continent, I'd feel a bit more comfortable taking on France. Right, which city is this? This is the one over here. We can still do with I don't want to get another worker though. There's workers around. Let's grab a lighthouse quickly. Gives happiness among other things. Lagos here. I mean, a barracks is a quick and easy source of happiness, and we're still, you know, we're not out of the woods with happiness. It's at 11. It could be better. Broadcast tower here to increase our culture. 10 turns more resistance in Mabanza, Congo, and then that will be sorted. Open borders with France? No. I mean, okay, maybe we could give them open borders. I don't think it would matter too much, but we don't need it at the moment. France completes the Pentagon, so they are definitely the leaders in this one. Oh, Rome's denounced us. That's weird. I mean, Rome's got cool borders as well. Credit to them. This does look cool. I don't know why the AI always does cooler things when I am not spectating the game and it's all hidden behind fog of war. Maybe they're just shy, you know. Maybe that's what it is. I understand that. Yeah, fair enough. It's a bit frustrating in the YouTubers world, but there you go. I love that the Huns just steal other people's city names. Like that is, sometimes you just spot some random names in them. I'm pretty sure this is in Northern Ireland, right? Or yeah, I think so. Like that's just fantastic. Just in the middle of Central or Far Eastern Europe, Central Asia. That is just perfect. Because sometimes you think, has that been conquered? Like, was that? No, that's just happened. Don't worry. Britain versus the Zulu. Portugal v the Zulu. I really wish they were fighting South Africa instead, because then obviously that could help me out, but that isn't the case. Now, Victoria's launched a sneak attack. The one thing, if I do go after South Africa, I'm going to have to commit more units down this way. I'm not going to be able to do it like with just a couple of units again. I'd have to put all the planes down here, probably bring the boats back around, and it would be a lot of trade as well to be careful with. So it wouldn't be particularly an easy conflict, and it would leave us very exposed. Now, that's not a reason to not do it. In fact, almost the opposite. I'm almost certainly going to do it in this one. But, you know, just bear that in mind. Right, I should be getting some of these aqueducts, I think. I think they're quite useful. But yeah, I think I'm committed to this. Let's start sending the Navy round. I think it's time. We'll send the units a bit later. They don't need to be as advanced in terms of their preparedness. They don't need to be over here immediately, and they won't get in each other's way anyway. So we'll take some time on that one. Right, I have no infrastructure in South America. Is it worth building roads everywhere, or a railroad system of some sorts just to connect all these cities? I don't think so. Like, there's only actually builders out here anyway, so I don't think it's necessarily super. Oh, Japan, you're right in the way there. Thanks. I've got a sneeze coming. I know it's coming. There we go. Who's coming? I have to now not use this hand. I've got a tissue somewhere. We'll be good, we'll be good. But you know, make sure to sneeze into something, follow all the advice, do everything good, gotta promote good behaviour, got an audience, gotta be responsible. Luckily, I'm in my own room, no one else will be here, we're all good. Right, submarine, come across. What the heck? How can they move? I never get how some can move further than others in the same sort of region, and that one can just go like miles further than both of them. Whatever, it doesn't matter too much. Right, artillery. Let's start bringing a couple more of these down just so we can bombard South Africa with them. I'll keep a couple up here for obvious reasons. Yeah, I don't know how many planes we can really get in a reasonable distance. They have planes too, so this is definitely a tough enemy to crack. I don't know how strong their military is relative to everyone else's. I see they have plenty of artillery too. Yeah, as you can see, we're filling all these cities with planes. Already mostly full. I don't even know if some of these cities can reach, to be honest. We want to grab one as early as possible so that more could go. Wait, is this city? Oh, okay, so you can't really see the orange circle all the time. I think it's because our borders are orange. There's like an orange tint on everything. In you go. There you go. I don't think these planes can reach, and probably these ones can't either. But at least for a start, and it would only let me put 4 in there for some reason. Actually, can I put more in? Okay, there we go. They were just too far away. There we go. I'm going to wait till we get radar anyway, so I can quickly upgrade them all to bombers and fighters. That will give us some extra range, a bit of an advantage, and then we'll probably begin. Hopefully we can get like Johannesburg nice and quickly, or just somewhere that we can use as like a sort of base to put more planes closer to them. I can also purchase a ton of planes, or not a ton, I think probably 1 plane. When you think about it, yeah, probably like 1 plane. Russia pieced out with Byzantium. They are still around Byzantium, just currently in Persia. someone else experiencing the hell that Persia tend to go through in this kind of being stuck here. India's managed to get in here. There are some weird borders in this map when I'm playing. Still loving the British-US that's sort of formed. It looks great. No one else has even bothered to come out here in North America. It's ridiculous. Like, France are the most advanced civ in the world. They don't really care about it. Fair enough. Rocket artillery, look at that. Dang, they are just ridiculous. Luckily, some other civs are sort of rising to the occasion. Russia looks, you know, big enough to at least put up a good fight and put them off. Britain has shown that they can beat France. They took Amsterdam and Rotterdam. I mean, imagine if that hadn't have happened. The Netherlands are still making do up here. Not quite the threat that they maybe wanted to be. Oh, some civs are settling in Australia. It looks kind of cool. Finally, obviously we saw Russia here a few turns ago with the Great Barrier Reef, and now the Netherlands managed to get a settler down here. But yeah, for the most part, colonizing, obviously not a thing at Emperor difficulty, maybe as it is at, well, as we're seeing at Deity and Immortal, it tends to happen as well. Maybe a bit slower, but it does happen there as well. Not that we will see that me playing at those difficulties for a while just yet. It would have to be a very certain game. I think the Zulu is the one that I would be willing to give it a go in a TSL game, maybe. Maybe a North American civ, on the basis you do just have some more space. But yeah, obviously I've got to try I want to try a South American civ, but nothing is confirmed just yet. I will be actually playing as a South American civ pretty soon. If you are viewing this, you know, as the episodes are coming out at the moment, sort of in the present, then yeah, but pretty soon, Civ 6, I'll probably be playing as both of the new civs. Actually, they're set to come out in the new Frontier Pass, but there'll be more on that soon. Not exactly sure how it's going to go down just yet, but I'll definitely be playing those new civs and playing with the new natural disasters and stuff that I'm excited for, and all the new features. I'm very excited for that to come. Right. Walls, no, aqueducts. I'm going to get aqueducts everywhere I can because I've just ignored them. But, you know, saving some of that food growth when our population grows can't hurt anyone. This city really sucks. 2 population. That's so bad. Right here, what do we want here? Shrine, Forge, Harbour. So many options. Let's get a harbour. That will be a connection to the capital. Stock exchange in Lagos. Our culture output is going up a little bit. It's up to 8 per turn. We still only have 13 happiness. This is going to be close. Now, obviously, the AI is still on their vendetta of banning every luxury resource on Earth. So, hopefully that will change. But 4 turns left on radar. That will also give us access to paratroopers. I'm sure I'll build a few of those. They could be quite useful. Para dropping in. But yeah, I don't know how aggressive we're going to be in this. Do we want everything? Okay, so these boats are here. I mean, the rest of them are still sort of charting their way through, so it's going to be a while, but yeah, we're going to have more and more ships showing up. We're going to be able to pretty much cripple their trade because they're trading with us, so that's already one advantage for us, whereas all our trade, it does need protecting because a lot of it comes from the west coast here of Africa, but it all goes up into Rome, and I think a little bit goes to Lisbon maybe. Let me just check. So Lisbon, Porto, Lisbon, Amsterdam, Rome. Yeah, so that is all, you know, Britain, Portugal, Rome. Up in the Mediterranean, it's not down south here. So we should be good. And I might actually ask if the Zulu wants to team up, because I don't know if I want to, I don't know. Do I want some help here? I feel like this could go horribly wrong if I get the Zulu. I mean, Ethiopia's left the border. There was a point where there was every unit sort of stacked here, so we're obviously in better times now. I don't know what they're up to. It is their turn now. This is this could all go wrong, isn't it? Their turn. They just declare war. Siam. Okay, it looks like they're actually going after the Zulu, so that's fine. They're occupied, doing the same thing as us. It's going to be a war of epic proportions. I conquer South Africa, he gets the Zulu. Maybe we split Burundi, and then that's where it comes from. Then it's head to head right down the middle of Africa, like a long line. That would be pretty impressive. Burundi would actually be a pretty good one to take out. Now I can't get to them at the moment, obviously, in the not the funnest city to try and take them up, but Lake Victoria is in there. Mount Kilimanjaro is here, which are both food-giving wonders, which makes it a surprise that city isn't better, especially with all the lakes. You'd think they'd have a lot more people. But here we go, these ships, and now I can move them out into the open water, which at least, there's so many boats around here. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Look at this. There is a ton of ships just in this little area in the Atlantic. It must be absolutely packed out there. We haven't had to see that for a while. But there we go. We'll move on, connect a railroad. Right, some artillery heading down this way towards South Africa. Pretty good pace as well. Nice. Okay, some more ships coming just to show force. They still have frigates by the look of it, so that's at least some confidence. Our battleships and submarines will be super effective as well. Right, what do we want here? Military academy. Okay, let's get a hospital. It is our biggest city. We want to grow it right. You know what? This city, I mean, the hospital's tempting because the food growth has been so bad, and I'm going to get it a hospital. I'll buy it one out of kindness of my heart. There you go. Yeah, that will help it grow a bit. But I'm just going to go for Neuschwanstein. Maybe, you know, it's been a while. Maybe no one's going for it, so we may as well, right? It's not going to hurt if someone else... It's not going to hurt. Like, there's nothing else really worth game-changing that's building. It's a useful wonder if we get it. So, yeah, maybe no one's near a mountain who's actually trying. So we may as well just give it a go. If in 26 turns, you know, we get it or we won't. If we lose it, I probably won't even notice. So yeah, whatever. France completes the Great Firewall. I think they're already pretty much on lock with regards to protecting. Yeah, look, 147 turns, and that is obviously going to be a lot worse right now. We are going to steal the tech from South Africa in 12 turns, which kind of sucks because obviously I think he might have to flee or whatever when we declare the war, or that becomes less likely. Let me just check. I'm surprised. It runs so smoothly when I'm playing. It's so weird, because in the air-only battle, if I open the info addicts mid-turn, the whole thing would crash. Like, my computer would probably explode as well. It crashes normally when I open it when nothing's going on at the end of a turn, and I've given it a couple of minutes to load. So, I don't know why. I guess it's the less... You know, the map isn't as full, I guess. But, yeah, it's a bit weird how this is running so smoothly. Yeah, Russia and South Africa, and I guess we could spy on Ethiopia on the basis like they might have one different technology to us. You know, they're not ahead in terms of overall numbers, but they might have a different one that we haven't got, you know, that's parallel. So yeah, I'll probably send a spy over to those countries. We've been friends with Russia the whole time, but you know, it is friendly spying. It's all. We'll keep the one in South Africa. Right, we'll move this guy to wow, you can see how many cities everyone has now. Well, I think we can only see Russia's because we know where they are. And who's the other one I said? Ethiopia. Alright, Addis Ababa. Actually, don't want to spy in the capital, because I never... I mean, there's always good potential, but take a city like Thebes. I'm sure that's perfectly fine. But yeah, the capital's where they normally have their defensive spies. Alright, this city... hospitals. These hospitals are very expensive. Let's not keep building them everywhere. I just looked at our gold decreasing a little bit. It might be time just to stick it on gold output, even if it means some cities will be capped a little bit. We are kind of, you know, getting a bit close. We're building a lot of high maintenance buildings everywhere. Also, okay, my cargo ship finally finished. I was going to say, when is this new one getting finished? Oh no, wait, we've been at 7 for a while. Never mind. If we get another trade route, that would be quite nice. Now, South Africa has better infantry than us. I don't know, where are they in these info addicts? Military manpower, we are 7th, South Africa is 12th. So we have about 100k advantage, and obviously that's sort of neutralised a bit when we're going to leave it behind, some units behind. But, oh, technology, South Africa is actually 2 ahead of us. Okay, fair enough. Which we should have known, because we are spying on them. But, you know, not everything clicks in my brain. Right, there we go. Boom, keep coming over. Yep, you come over. Over here. Right, here we go. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Have you built? No, build a farm here for an extra 2 food. Cargo ship to Rome. There we go. Artillery, come down. I'm wondering, would it be worth paying South Africa to attack the Zulu? Instead of the Zulu to attack South Africa? Because the Zulu already... Hang on. Trade. What do you want to declare war on Shaka? 6 gold per turn. Wales, iron and horses. Iron and horses, I don't mind. You can have that. I just don't really want to give you the Wales. He has 5k. Dang. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. What I don't think the Zulu want to join, but what would you want to declare war on South Africa? Oh, and I'll do it too. Let me throw in a sweetener. Yeah, I'll join as well. Don't worry. What would make this deal? No way. Okay, fine. It's cool. Whatever. We're probably going to get called out this turn anyway. It's a couple of turns earlier than I'd like. We're still not got the radar technology just yet, so we still don't have the bombers and the fighters. But if we get to bombers, that'll be a huge advantage. I mean, they might have them as well. I see they have an anti-air gun, so we'll have to be very careful. But yeah, definitely be a big advantage, and our boats arriving should allow us to neutralize that threat and also do some damage up and down the coast. I think we're going to outnumber them pretty well here. And yeah, I think we should be capable. There are some big cities here. Johannesburg 16, Bloemfontein 19. Okay, I'm trusting you, Ethiopia. Open borders it is. See how that works out for me. But there we go, Bloemfontein. Oh wow, we're knocking some turns off the Neuschwanstein Wonder. I guess the tiles have probably been switched around. 22, it was at 28 only like a turn ago. Yeah, but and obviously Cape Town is, I think, the biggest city in the world. Obviously it won't be when I have it, but you know, it'll be there, right? That will be a matter for the next episode, however. Which I'm kind of tempted to do it straight away. I was supposed to do it tomorrow, but you know, I've actually got some time for once. Yeah, well, that'll be it for this one, guys, because it is, you know, 20 minutes is up. So sorry about that, but obviously for you, the next installment will be tomorrow, which is going to be quite an exciting one as we begin this biggest war, and it's definitely the biggest war that we've probably declared, since we didn't really declare any of them since the Mali War, bear in mind. I mean, the Carthage one was a pretty small one, and the Congo one was just being opportunistic, but you know, first major war we've really declared since a long time ago. So yeah, hopefully you're excited for that, and I will thank you very much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, please do be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, and be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.